Let's get it fucking cracking. Like,
are you laughing, bro? What's up with you?
this is gonna be scandalous.
Nah, it's not gonna be scandal. It's gonna be a light.
It's always a scandal.
We can't do. It's always a scandal, but we can't do like full scandal without all the members of the team.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We need collar.
You know,
we got the soapbox boys, but you know what I mean? We need collar as well.
You know, he really
brings
the scandal.
Yeah, he's a scandal master.
That's his brand.
Do you know what I'm saying? But even something that we were chatting about off air, just before I wanted to go back on, obviously it was my birthday recently and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to Davy Jones.
Come on. I was wondering, why don't man them like celebrating their birthdays? Like you know, niggas just don't like to be sent. No, niggas just niggas, but men them just don't like to be part of the center of attention. Do you know just a random funny story? Yeah. Man. Do you remember our virgin that's is soon to propose to his girl? Yeah. Then you remember even he was just like he doesn't even want the spotlight on him when he's about to. A lot
of them is dependent. Okay, I was gonna say it depends if you have a girl, but it doesn't depend if you have a girl.
It doesn't depend if you have a girl.
I don't know. Maybe it's the whole sense of attention thing. Isn't it? For some man, because for me, it's just like.
Have you ever celebrated your birthday?
Have I ever celebrated my birthday?
I know we've done something for you. When it was Gio's birthday a couple of years ago, we planned him a surprise party.
But personally, the most I've probably done is like a dinner or something.
Dinner. Oh yeah.
And then I think a lot of the time I'm usually swindled into doing something. So
everyone's pressuring you.
Everyone's So but other than that, it's sense of attention thing is kind of awkward.
So have you ever celebrated your birthday? Like actually done something? Nah. Oh, you have?
Oh.
So
it sounds like
but the way that he's saying
it sounds like a scandal.
No,
it was a scandal.
Oh, okay.
It was a scandal still.
So okay, we're getting the story time next week.
We're getting the story time. Don't worry. As I said, don't worry.
We're getting the story time.
We're saving that.
But we're just gonna bookmark that one. But that's because I clocked, man, them just aren't. Even me, really, like even though like I celebrate my birthday, I never wanted to do nothing that really like put me in the hot seat out there. That.
I think even the way you done it, it was your birthday, but it was almost like man, they were just out.
No, exactly.
Man, they were actually just out.
Just out.
Like everyone link up at this place,
singing. Everybody in the restaurant.
That's man, they were just out. That's actually what it was.
Just so it was. He's boy in the head. He was singing Essence again.
Listen. Don't worry,
Gio was burst and he wasn't even.
When we come to gold, we're gonna come.
You know them drunk Snapchat when you're just on the vibe. That's what Gio.
That's why we went on private. You shouldn't even go to Akaramba.
Do you know what's so funny? Because you know you're bare drunk and you listen back to your snap the next day and you can hear you're shouting. No, honestly, but
why were you shouting?
I don't know if you saw, but I had to put the apology up. I was like, guys, I'm sorry for how I was shouting. Because I know would even message you be like, yeah, bro, you're shouting. No, everyone would just no, but there's no point because in that moment you're vibes in. Imagine you're vibes in and somebody tells you and it's like, hey, stop shouting.
I'll probably delete you.
I'm
like, shut up, bro.
My private. That's bad
vibes. It's true.
Let me do my thing, innit?
It's true.
But then it's just that next morning I'm gonna look at it and I'm like, I was really doing my thing.
Nah, but in terms of celebrating your birthday. Yeah, it's not a random thing. But then again, it's not a girl thing.
Girls love it.
No. It depends on the type of girl. Because I know girls that it's kind of like...
Girls love the center of attention thing. Sometimes when I've been out with my girl and she's been like, say it's my birthday. And then everybody, just because they'll bring a cake over and everyone will start singing. Do you get it? Just because... Bro.
You know them situations, Jesus should just swallow me at that point. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I don't like being put in awkward situations. That's an awkward situation. Because now you said happy birthday, everyone's silent. Where do we go from? Where do we actually go?
What's next?
What's next?
Yeah, but that's it, Otto.
But so what was the point in the first place?
She just like the fame, innit? Gio's actually so stubborn. Your girl's actually gonna be on you.
Nah, why you? I'll go to the bathroom while they do that, bro. What the fuck?
Bro said he's gonna go to the bathroom.
That's brazy.
She's just gonna grab your neck. Have you ever seen that Superman thing when he pulls him back by his cape? That's how she's gonna drag you back.
What's that? I swear it's Omni-Man. Is it Omni-Man? Yeah, it's Omni. Someone grabbed. There's a meme. And then someone grabbed Omni-Man's thingy. Am I bugging?
No, but that's the Superman.
It's a Superman thing.
Yeah, that's the thing in the Superman. You're bugging out.
I'm bugging.
It's the planning for the man as well, though.
What's that?
Planning and event.
Yeah.
That stress is just too long.
It's just a lot.
Especially if you've got different batches as well.
Tough as hell.
You get it.
Even because you're doing mad communication,
bro.
I know it is.
You know, man, them are lazy as well.
No, that's what I was about to say.
You know, man, them are lazy and man, them are stubborn. And I don't. Man, them like to do shit last minute. And it blows my mind as to why.
What type of man would you say you are? Me, I know you, but just for the pod, didn't it? Because me,
You see, if my brother's doing something for his birthday, if he just says to me, "Yo, bro, swing me 20," I don't even really care what we're doing.
I don't even need to ask questions.
Yeah, I'll swing the 20 and then I'll ask afterwards.
I like to be organized. I don't like lastminute.com. So if you're saying, even when it came to your birthday, what did you say? Oh, you're going to Kokio. I said, okay, what's the ticket link? I purchased my ticket. That's that very same second. Like, no questions asked. Doing dilly dallying is not gonna.
What do you mean? Are you asking very questions? Or are you just swinging it?
No. So
I'm just swinging. I'm there, innit?
I swear I don't ask any questions.
Ask no questions.
Exactly.
That's it.
You know my name is what? Is it Trackies or is it Drake? That's it. That's what it is, isn't it? Like, do you know what I'm saying? What, can I wear a hat?
We come in two forms.
Yeah.
We come in two forms.
With girls, the conversation is mad different. You know, one time, I was like with my girl, like, you see my girl, she was like to me, oh, like sometimes when I'm going out and I'm like, oh, I'm linking a man, them, she'll be like, oh, what? So like, where you not going? What you doing? I'll be like, I don't know. She'll be like,
shit, what do you mean you don't know?
She'll be like, you're going out and you don't know? I was like, nah, I'm just gonna link them.
You
decide.
vibes, man.
She's like, you decide? I was like,
yeah, you vibes. Like, you get it, you vibes.
Like, that's how it goes.
If you're trying to do spontaneous thing, you get there and you vibes. Like,
she's like, what time you stepping out? Have you planned your journey? Yeah, I'm checking a bit. I'm checking. Man, they can't do it. Man, they can't do it. Like, for them, it's like structured.
It can fuck us up though.
Yeah.
It will be like 7 o'clock and like, yo, bro, where are you?
Bro.
We're linking
up.
Bro.
That's the worst part about it. Yeah. Man, when we sitting there, they haven't showered. Exactly. They're waiting,
Exactly.
They're sitting there.
Bro, you didn't call me.
Bro, you never told me it's now. No, it's true. It's a double-edged sword like that, isn't it, here? Exactly. Because if girls, they're doing 2-hour prep time.
Facts.
Me, I'm doing...
No, day before.
Exactly.
If you're really trying to be a day before, maybe even that weekend.
You know, if I know what time we're going out, I'm probably doing 30 minutes prep time.
That's it.
Just because I would have
maybe
showered
an hour.
already. Do you get it?
Yeah, if I have a shower, maybe an hour.
All I'm doing is picking outfit and everything.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? Make sure. That's it. Boom. But with girls, different.
Not too much full process behind it. Not too much.
Yeah.
That one's all on.
Number 4, just in case. I want to chime in.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
that's steady.
But yeah, it can mess us up. But you know, balance, innit? This is how we are as men.
As I said, minding my mind, bro. Minding my mind, bro.
This is how we have to live.
That's how we have to live.
But
no, but shout on Sunday though. Sunday was a vibe.
Was lit,
if you know, you know. I don't know how to. I don't know what to tell you.
It's true, man. It's good. But obviously, if you've been listening to us so far, you heard that 1/3 of the Unfiltered pod is not here with us today. Colin's good. He's well.
Mr. Scandal himself.
Yeah, Mr. Scandal himself. He's just not here. Yeah. But he's good. He's well and be with us on next pod. That's all.
Yeah,
really. I just wanted to do this early because last time when I wasn't here, these men took ages before they remembered to shout out.
Yeah, but it's
no shade.
My guy's hurt.
Bro, shade intended.
My guy's hurt. No,
I just put it now.
He keeps up with the theme.
Though. But obviously, yeah, just so people know in case they're wondering where he is.
Where he is, don't worry. You'll probably be able to hear his full process about whatever we discussed. Don't worry.
Just think about the most bravest, outrageous comment in a situation.
I promise you, that's his response. That's his answer.
And that would be Colin's response in that situation. But might as well do the intro, innit? I've been wanting to.
I'm doing the intro. My guy's so excited.
Yeah. Let me show you how it's meant to be done, innit? Yeah. I was practicing this.
Kola, did you hear that?
But no, here we go. It's gonna be different because it's literally just the two of us, and then obviously we're joined by one like Bengs and Joe, but. This is not the official episode, so I can't even intro them
like that. But
obviously, you're now locked into the Unfiltered podcast, a podcast where we talk about life, relationships, and dilemmas. On the pod today, we've got David, and then we've got
G.O.
And that's it.
That's about it. That's about it. Collins with us in spirit.
And obviously, we've got the man in the studio as well. What are you saying, though, G.O.?
I'm good, man. Today's, I think, when the weather's good, the
weather's good.
It brings out the weather's weathering, bro. It actually brings out a different joy in everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm good. Hopefully nothing goes wrong.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot, but it's hot as hell. It's all good.
What I was going to chat to you about before was flipping. In fact, Bengs, have you been watching Love Island?
No, I haven't been.
You've been watching Love Island now?
Don't worry, we'll get you up to speed.
You'll get you up to speed.
We'll actually get you up to speed.
Yeah, to be fair, this year's Love Island's been kind of dry anyway. It's been a bit weaker than usual.
The casting's a bit wayward.
Do you think so?
The cast is definitely a bit wayward.
Like, in what way though?
Like, obviously you're on a reality TV show, innit? So personality is supposed to play a major part. A lot of the personality that you see especially from some of the man them, is they have
Name names, bro.
They have oh no, that's no problem.
Yeah.
that Liam brother. This is if you watch it in it. Oh, this is my guilty pleasure. You know I'm gonna tell religiously. But that Liam brother, if you know that Liam brother, he has the personality of a fucking snail.
Yeah, but you know, I actually like him and Millie vibe.
I like him and Millie together, but Liam, like, alone, before they even got there, before Millie even came, Liam was interesting. Hugo, get him off my screen expeditiously.
Hey, someone said he's only there for the all-inclusive holiday.
Now, I don't know what's wrong with my man in there. I don't know if he's just being picky, like, I don't know what's wrong with my man.
That's just what he's on.
Yeah, but he's I wouldn't even say that he's gone through, like, bare girls, but you know, there's in Love Island, okay, even Benga, this is even for you, but in Love Island, the situation with Hugo is he's coming from the start, and then no one's basically wanted him, and it's been that way. Am I wrong? And it's been that way for like
sourceless though,
he's sourceless, so it's been that way for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks in it.
Black brother.
No. We'll get but we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to him in a second.
Yeah.
But he's been no one's wanted him for like 2 weeks in it. And then 1 week, like 3 different girls have basically been onto my man, and then my man is curving or ducking it. Yeah. He even called one of them his sister. I said,
like he family's on the thing.
I said, what?
So this is so I had 2 questions I was gonna lead on to. Hugo was one of the first ones. The next one's about Aaron. Yeah. Have you ever family like friends on the thing, like that?
Yeah.
Like, you had to do it.
But it wasn't a thing like that in the first place.
Oh, swear.
But it would just be the case.
Run it.
Yeah, go on. Speak on it.
I'll beep out worst comes to worst. It will just be a thing where you just
say it and then
It will just be a thing where I don't. You brought. So I brought people all the time in there.
No, but the thing is, you have a good relationship with women anyway. Like you're so comfortable.
So, but a lot of the time I will.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, doesn't know how to put it out.
Okay, there's because I'm thinking about multiple people in it.
Multiple.
Gio, multiple.
Wait.
First.
But there's
speak on it.
There's even some women where it would be a case where when I say families on the thing, there will be some women you have a certain relationship with that person in it, and obviously it isn't anything romantic, it isn't anything sexual, but you guys are good friends, and then it could be a case where I think women in general.
You see the way I'm looking at
Chatty, what's funny? Chatty, what's funny? Because you're gonna clock when I say what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Women in general are just generally, a lot of them are quite motherly, innit? So it will be kind of a case where, not that we have this mother and son relationship.
About that.
It's not a case that we have this mother and son relationship.
Continue.
It's not a case that we have this mother and son relationship in it, but obviously she's bare motherly, so it will kind of be a case where you bro them, but you bro them be like like
just on a
like
that's my sis.
No, because the reason I'm saying this is obviously like Hugo's just mad sauces, like back then, like Hugo's just mad sauces, but in general, like if we're keeping it real, it's never really man them that friend zone, innit? Like it's always like man them that, because obviously we do the chasing. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah.
So more time is man them trying. Do you know what I'm saying? More time is man them trying to do the pattern, innit? Yeah. So when I'm looking at Hugo and I'm just seeing them friend zone anyhow, I don't want you. But bro has even got a thing to fall back on, innit?
You don't have options. You actually don't have options.
That's what I was wondering. Is there a thing that man them are out here actively just friend zoning? Like
it happens though.
It happens.
No,
more time.
You've probably done it more time.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't answered the question, but he hasn't answered the question.
I know I've done it, innit?
Cool.
But the way I've done, man.
Yeah.
I've done, man. Yeah, when like I've had things like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've never done it yet.
When there was no option.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's things going on. Let me just put you in that category as a defense mechanism. Let's just keep it safe. Keep it safe.
I got the start at 11.
Yeah.
But,
You're
not, but
cool.
you know what I'm saying?
Just bake.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. It happens.
It happens, isn't it?
Maybe see if there's extra time.
If it goes
depends. Yeah.
If it goes, I know you're striker. Don't worry.
Come on.
Don't kill me.
Ooh, now I'm weak.
But no, obviously, like even on the Love Island thing, so obviously, the other question I wanted to ask about, So obviously, like, just for a bit of context, because you saw what happened there. The thing I know what happened a couple of weeks ago. It was with Aaron and Lucinda, innit? Yeah. So there's a black brother called Aaron, innit? Yeah.
This guy.
Some people feel a type of way about him. Yeah. He's a black brother. Yeah. I don't feel a type of way about him because people feel a type of way about him because he didn't go for the only black girl in there initially.
Okay.
No, that's
where it initially
don't do that.
That's where the problems initially
don't do that.
started.
Okay, go on.
This is unfiltered.
Okay, yeah, this is unfiltered. It's true, but for me, okay, go on.
I'm saying that's where the problems initially started. Yeah, he actually hasn't done anything mad wrong. Like he hasn't been. And like he's one of them.
You know, but people are just unlikable.
Yeah, no,
he's one of them.
His personality isn't like great or nothing. But
right.
That's the whole cast on there, bro.
It's true.
Yeah.
But he thinks he has more sauce than he possesses.
Actually does.
No, I feel like Aaron does, but Aaron's got that eye contact game, bro. I see him bang with Lucinda, like he's just certain man, they just have a certain game with things. Like you see them, like I see him, he's doing that deep eye contact thing, but and she thinks she's there. It's
true. Okay, no, I give that to him.
You know what I'm saying?
But even his Lucinda situation, my girl's actually running rings around him, but he just doesn't actually know it.
Yeah, we're gonna get onto that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah,
we'll get into that. Sorry, go on.
So what I wanted to say, so obviously, just for the context, in case any listeners haven't watched Love Island, and just for bangs as well, So obviously last week, he was twanging the thing he's patting it, talking to her, and then he's gone into lips her, and she swerved him.
The swerve
was bad though.
Swerve,
like it wasn't just now she's gonna Aaron, why are you doing this?
Did he acknowledge it?
You need to say that.
No, because that was fucking funny.
But you have to give the context as why she swerved him.
Yeah. You know, I can't fully remember all of it.
In this situation, there was another guy that just came into the villa. Listeners, if you watch Love Island, Danny, innit? He came into the villa and then he basically coupled up with Lucinda.
Right.
This Lucinda girl, I don't like this Lucinda girl because she
Oh really?
Okay, now everyone mocks her because of her voice, innit? But with Lucinda, she's arguably probably maybe one of the prettiest there in it.
Right.
So she suffers from pretty syndrome a lot. Okay. So her attitude is a certain way. It's a bit certain way.
It's diagnosed. I ain't even.
Nah, but then it was a thing where Danny came into the villa and coupled up with Lucinda.
Right.
But before he came in, her and Aaron were doing a thing. Were co-fondling, or whatever you want to call it, innit? So my man now coupled up with his girl. Well, not his girl, but someone that he was. And now it's a case where he's trying to now mark his territory, even though they coupled up. So it was literally like straight after the recoupling.
Yeah, it was small techie.
It was small techie,
but it was still funny.
It was funny as hell because he came in and this is what I'm saying, and this is why he's not likable because he came in and he pulled her for a chat.
Yeah, but when you feel like you got the sauce,
but he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, Hugo, at least he knows he doesn't have the sauce.
Yeah.
Whereas Aaron genuinely believes he has sauce, but he doesn't have sauce.
No, you're playing him. He can do his thing, like.
Aaron doesn't have sauce, man.
My point more so, to this whole thing, what I'm bringing up is, have you ever like proper got it wrong?
That's
like,
so funny.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Have you ever misread it? Just like, do you know what I'm saying? Like have you ever just Joe just walked in here. So Joe, like my question I asked the man is like when moving to a thing, have you ever got it proper wrong? Like you just personally, you've ever just
my guy said
come say all the way.
My guy said I'm a striker. I shoot.
Joe said when he shoots he scores. That's what I'm saying.
I'll do bread vibes with banger.
I'm thinking
I'm thinking as well, damn.
Have you ever just got it wrong?
You know, like getting it wrong is like thinking she likes you.
Yeah.
And not being the case.
Yeah.
There's a time where a man can, you know, like you shoot from the halfway line sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different.
Okay.
You can shoot from the halfway line and.
But you know that it's not necessarily.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. I think I've had that kind of situation.
Okay,
I shot from the halfway line.
But never that.
But never. This girl was on me. Yeah, she's on me. And then you've tried it, and it's not that thing. You have to read the room.
Yeah,
you have to read the room. There's a difference.
Because that's my point. Because when I'm watching Aaron there, and I'm thinking, how have you got it that wrong, bro? Do you get it?
This the Love Island.
Yeah.
But even I saw that clip.
Yeah, when he tried to lip sync and then she moved back. She moved away. Do you get
it? You know what? Yeah.
Gio, speak on it. Gio, speak on it. Gio, when did you get it wrong? Well, who brothers in this room?
No. Do you know? Yeah, I'll probably say.
It's alright.
I know I have. I've got stories for days. I know I have. Go on.
When you say get it wrong though, do you say as in you've approached and you haven't gotten the reception?
No,
So it can be a bit of both, innit? So you can be
because you can move, but you're not always gonna strike 100% of the time. That's not getting it wrong.
No. So I'll give you an example,
Okay.
yeah. Because for me, that's one of the times I got it wrong. There was a time here that man was out first year uni in club, see a thing, give man that out. I was like, yeah, calm.
First.
Cool. I was like, yeah, you later. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go by the bar, chatting, two convos flowing, nice, bubbly, weird, that, cool. Flowing. End of the night comes, I tried you off the number. No.
Why did you wait till the end of the night?
No, because it's vibes.
But that's not even getting it wrong though. But that's not even getting it wrong though.
No, but that's still getting it wrong.
That's not getting it wrong.
Do you know why it's getting it wrong?
No such thing as waiting till the end of the night.
Do you know why it's getting it wrong? Yeah, because if it was right, I would have got the number. It doesn't matter what time.
No, that's not getting it wrong.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's not getting it wrong.
in that same club
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
that's not getting it wrong. Shall I tell you what?
If the game was enough, then I'm still getting end of the night.
I think the only way you can say it's getting it wrong is if you were 100% sure she was on you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I don't think.
I did feel.
No, but I don't think that's getting it wrong though.
That's why I felt like I could wait till the end of the night.
No, but
you know what I'm saying?
no. Okay, there's different degrees of getting it wrong. Because I don't think that's getting it wrong. That's just you shoot.
Obviously
you
not.
shooting, but you've missed.
Obviously, Aaron's getting it wrong was like the last scale of getting it wrong.
That guy's offside.
That's the last scale.
Yeah, I won't even classify that getting it wrong. Because man them goes to a club and shoot all the time, and then they miss. They don't score.
Yeah,
getting it wrong is. Okay, getting it wrong, yeah.
You just misread all the signs. It's
You've
just
misread
not
all the
on
signs.
there.
Yeah. So let's say it's kind of like yours, but exaggerated. So
Go on.
It's okay.
Bro, she listens to the pod. She listens, man.
I bet she does.
you're mad.
I bet she does.
So
Jill kills me.
That's having a traumatic flashback.
wait, PTSD. Alright, getting it wrong. I'm not saying.
Oh, I just deep what you're on about.
You know what I'm on about.
Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay, but
I was just trolling you in general, and now I'm deep. You actually have a personal.
So getting it wrong.
Yo, how bad was this?
You know what it's what he's doing. Anyways, getting it wrong.
I'm not doing nothing.
Getting it wrong. It's could be. I kind of have to take back what I said because it's kind of like what you said. But obviously, this is a longer duration of time. Then you
meeting at a club.
Huh?
There's a longer duration of time than
me in a club. Yeah. So you have conversations or communications and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then you shoot. So you speak, then you shoot to shoot in it. You shoot to score, and then when you shoot to score, it hits the fucking it hits the fucking bar.
It hits the bar.
It hits the bar.
Yeah.
It hits the bar. And then but even the thing with shooting, you may missing, sorry, or getting it wrong. You may not necessarily gotten it wrong. People just mad. People are actually just mad.
Timing as well.
Timing, yeah.
So timing as well. Timing as well.
That's why I say to make myself feel
better. Timing as well.
The random guy says it's not me. I'm not the problem.
No, because if you deep it, if you're speaking and not talking stage, but just speaking in general, man them aren't friendly for no reason. I won't lie to you. Like man them just don't chat to female. Okay. This is hypocritical, but man, not on a random night out.
You're not chatting to a girl on a random night out.
You're not chatting to a girl on a random.
If you meet at like a certain social function and you get along well, it's different.
It's different, but even if you continue conversations after
the way
that,
I said that sounded gay, but
if you continue conversations after that, fam, let's not cap in. Women know when man them are shooting. That's the thing.
More time, but they love the naivety.
Yeah, they love the naivety.
They love to play off.
If you know when I'm shooting, and then you allow me to shoot, you're mad. That's actually you're just mad.
If you let me shoot and
you know I'm shooting,
try and block my shot later
that's
on.
crazy. That's stupidity.
Yeah, because you knew the game plan from the start.
You knew what I was doing. Why?
Because you had defenders then. I'm even speaking football. You had defenders then. You had defenders there in the first place. You tried to let your defenders move from position and allow me to shoot, knowing full well what my intentions were.
You know how women love attention sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's people. So people
appreciate at the time.
So maybe just to make myself feel bad, you don't get it wrong. People are just crazy. Boy. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna say.
But I hear it. It's a bit of both.
You see the getting wrong thing, yeah. There's been times where the man then will be like, yeah, bang, she's on you. Like, yeah, you might as well run that. Like, from what I can see, you might as well. Like, there's no way.
Everything's going seeming right.
And then you you know,
and then it's not.
I'm looking at the guys like, you man are dumb.
Yeah, you man.
I'm not
You man,
listening to anything
who
you're
sent
saying
you?
again.
Who sent you?
Bro, man, I'm sending you to the battlefield.
Field mission.
No armor, no sword.
Failed mission. But yeah,
No, it gets
it can happen though.
It happens.
It happens.
No, it's part of the process. You have to get it wrong a couple times to get the
man.
source.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron's the guy, bro. You see him like, obviously he got it wrong that time, but you see him like, he can.
Yeah.
He has to lip serve before he comes out the
He did.
He's fine now. Like, he's good.
He's fine.
Like they're fully cuffed, like sleeping
He's
with baby.
fine.
That they're
Yeah.
good
Not
now.
like that.
Yeah, like he's got it.
He's good.
He had
I didn't
to.
even think that clip was that deep. Not gonna lie.
It wasn't.
so?
It wasn't based on the fact that, what do you call it?
If you know more context,
I don't think. Yeah, you need more context.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't think it wasn't the fact that he didn't have. As again, hypocrite. I just don't like him in it. But it was the
And
case
it's showing.
that it was the case that he didn't have the source. That's why she curved him. It was the fact that her man was there at the time.
she was
That was
already
the
there.
difference. You get. Because if my man wasn't there and she did her thing and no one would have known the better, she definitely would have done it.
Upon the curving, is he still trying?
He's tried and he shot and scored.
Yeah.
After the would you
curve.
man spin the block on a curve?
It depends.
I've always had
Depends
too
how
much
much
shame
of
and
a
pride.
Yeah,
depends
but
how much
it
of a curve it
depends.
is.
Because even in his situation, I would have spun the block because I know the reason for the curve. It wasn't the fact that
She didn't like, man.
yeah. Whereas again, I have too much pride.
I've never done it in the past.
Yeah.
When I've been curved, I just say, alright, that's
Alright,
it.
cool.
That's it. It's done, innit?
You won't hear from me again. I
Yeah.
promise.
Somebody else gets drafted into the starting 11.
The degree of curving, because I won't lie to you, the curve is kind of nice, small.
This guy loves the
He loves
chase.
it. He loves the game.
Joe actually
He said
loves
Only
the
because
game.
once I
said the
get
curve
it, I'm
is
gonna be
nice.
laughing like. It was you that was coming with
Yeah. So now you love the
It's
chase.
actually
Yeah.
kind of crazy though, because in that situation where like a girl's curved you in the past, once you spin the block and then get it in,
That's
it's
a
actually,
full redemption
it's
arc.
actually
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
crazy.
There's the
Like,
fulfillment, the
character
feeling,
development is
innit?
actually-
You feel like
That's actually the word.
That's the word.
Yeah.
He said I'm inevitable. He said I'm inevitable. I'm inevitable. No, I'm weak. I'm weak.
You're there, you're looking at her like.
yo,
I'm used to that.
I'm gonna say something gazy.
You dumb. No, can't be. I'm inevitable. I'm coming.
You're looking at her walk to the toilet to get cleaned up. It's me that did that shit.
No, I need to get that back. Oh my
You're
days.
looking at her going. You're thinking, yeah.
You're busted. You're busted.
But you know what I'm saying
It's
though?
the pose in her bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And look at me now. Like, yeah.
I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm inevitable.
I'm
That's too
never
fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh shit.
crazy. Fam,
I am
I'm hot, bro. You crazy? I'm
I'm actually
inevitable.
never
I'm
true.
using that. Trust me, I'm
character
inevitable.
development.
I'm
After the thought, no, I hear it still.
I'm
I hear
never-
it still. Big up all the men that are able to come back from it still.
Facts.
No, big up. No, me
up all the
personally,
man.
yeah, I have too much pride. I'm not gonna lie to you. It will be a case where if I get curved, you just won't hear from me again.
Like Joe said, if the curve is not mad, if it's just a slight curve, like, do you know what I'm saying? If it's just a light thing, cool.
Yeah.
But if it's a mad one, you can't come back from that. Well, no, you can, but
But then you look at. Let's not start this one off.
obviously,
But you look a certain way.
you know what girls you always hear all the time. So yeah, like I want a man to be persistent, but you know, if the persistent is a bit too pushy,
And
then
if the
suddenly,
and the thing is, yeah,
then you know what I'm saying? Then it's creepy.
fam,
So
and they're saying, oh yeah, I want a man to be persistent. Persistency from the right person is what they keep failing to make clear as well. So you're there being persistent because you think that she wants you to be persistent.
You just better
More
read
time she's coming to file a restraining order on you if you're not fucking careful, my bro. So
just read the signs,
Read the
bro.
fucking
Innit?
signs,
Read
bro.
the signs, innit? Because if she's just giving you one word as answers and you're still there,
you know what it is.
sending good morning every
Good morning.
morning. Good morning. Hey.
Good morning.
Hope you're alright.
How was your day
Hope
today,
you're good.
sweetie?
How are you?
How
You're
are
still
you?
popping up fire emojis.
What of mommy?
Heart eye emojis.
I said, what of mommy? Don't kill me, bro.
You're asking about family members. I don't know
kill
you.
me, bro. Hey, how did your bros on football trials go? Shut up.
Stop it.
Have shit.
Shame.
No, madam, I'm hot.
Honestly,
Madam, I'm actually hot.
when they were making stuff like, oh yeah, man, I just passed my driving recently. I heard you was doing your thing. Still.
I'm finished. I'm finished.
Did you need lessons?
You know what's funny, yeah?
Shameless.
You know, man, are so funny, yeah? They'll use anything to shoot, and I hear it at
Anything,
times. So
literally.
you'll see, she'll post a snap, you'll see something in the background. Oh, that's your favorite film as well.
reaching. I saw some girl tweet something. She's like, it's long when you find out the guy you're talking to is a reply guy. So like a swipe up guy.
Jesus.
Oh. So maybe I was like, Ross. So this is how girls feel.
Wait.
She said
she hates when
she finds out
that the guy she's speaking to is a reply guy.
Swipe up guy. So he's the kind of guy that will swipe up on a story.
You know what? I hear it.
Swipe up anyone's story but her, or swipe up on her story.
Just in general.
So she sat to the brother. Let's say she put her swiper up. It's gazy still.
As I was say swiper, no swiping.
It's gazy still.
So what? You hear it?
No, but how did he even get speakers in the first place if you didn't swipe?
Let's say like they've moved to each other. Yeah. Because I think I get what Ben's saying. Let's say like you move to the thing, you meet her, and then she posts a snap. She's looking good. You pop up to the snap and you reply.
See, this is why women are mad, yeah.
Or like maybe you pop up to the chat snap and you reply something. Do you get, it's just about swiping.
Let me tell you why women are, because
I kind of.
No, but you see on the TL all the time, yeah. If I look good on Snap and my man doesn't, he hates me. So which one actually is it? Because that's the swipe up. That's swiper, no swiping.
I think what the girl was trying to say is like,
you're just
a type of guy that swipes. So if you're swiping up, more time you're swiping up to other girls' stories as well. Like, you know the guys that will swipe up just to swipe up. They're not even looking for anything.
You're just doing it.
You're just swiping up.
There's a certain cattiness to it, innit? Like there's a certain cattiness.
She means serial swipers. CDL swiper.
Serial swiper.
I got serial swiper.
Complimenting the girl that you're chatting to normal.
I was about to say normal.
You better be doing that if you're trying to pattern. You better be doing that.
Serial swiper. Now I hear that. Okay, I got you.
But if you're out there just anything and everything, you're just swiping up anyhow, just typing rubbish and just, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
I hear it because you know it is as well. Yeah, I remember when we had obviously the sisters on the pod, and Colin was describing like how he'd move to a girl. You know, sometimes you just have to take time. Just jump. You know what I mean?
It's really this.
If she no. If she gives you a number, you can't just text the same day. You say
no. You say no.
You don't reckon?
Object.
What are you saying? Speak on it.
My lord, if I may plead this, if I may approach the jury with this.
The gentleman to the right.
Do you know? I'll tell you a story. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. Do you know why I've stopped with the whole taking time thing? So basically now, yeah. So I've moved to this girl, and we're talking, innit?
Swipe as no swipe.
I've gone down the yo prick. I've gone down the approach of let me just keep it
smooth, calm.
Let me just talk, you know. Let me just feel this go, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously we're talking now. She's heard that I'm a writer. She's amazing. Oh my god, I love guys who write. Yada yada yada.
She's gonna be asking for a poem.
I'm like, I swear, what you like guys are right? Yeah. So obviously I'm just showing her, telling her about obviously the kind of things that I read, what inspires me. This is proper philosophical. Do you get it? Like we're actually having a conversation. This time now I've gotten my main mission here. So obviously I'm trying to move to her, but I'm like, okay, cool. Like she's actually, you know,
cool.
She's cool. Yeah, she's calm. It's calm. There's no need to rush it. So one of my friends here has also moved to her, isn't it? So he's also moved to her.
Does she know that you're friends?
No, she doesn't know we're friends.
Okay.
So he's moved to her, innit? Yeah. He didn't know that I had moved to her. So he's moved to her.
Yeah.
So then, as things are going on, one of my other friends has found out that we both now are talking to this girl.
Yeah.
So every day in the chat now,
that's crazy, bro.
So imagine now, there's three of us. We're all friends. There's three of us. One is moving to this, like both of us are moving to the same girl, and one knows that we're both moving to the same girl. So every day in the chat now,
he's asking about it.
The one that knows about both of us, he'll be like, "Oh, Joe, how's it going?"
Like a good friend should do. Yeah, that shit.
He's asking every day, "How's it going?" So I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it's calm. Like she's actually calm. Like we're talking about like." Actual things, you get it? Like we're actually talking about English. There's depth.
I hear
it. We're talking about literature.
He's like, oh, I swear. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like it's going calm. Every day for 1 week, he kept asking me, Joe, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Me like an idiot now. I haven't clocked that. Why does this guy keep asking me how's it going? And then one day, so he said to, okay, let's say there's me, there's friend A. Yeah. Who's also moving to the same girl, and then there's friend B who knows about both of us. So now friend B has said to friend A, I think we should tell Joe. So I said,
so both of them are new.
Hold on. So I've said, what do you want to tell me? Then friend B, who knows about both of us, has said to friend A, I think you should tell him. So friend A says, Joe, not gonna lie, we're going to hotel next week still.
Jesus is Lord.
You got me prosecuted for that.
Hotel.
When I said I nearly wanted,
Hotel.
Origin story.
This is where it
Joe,
began,
you know
so.
I understand the way you. I understand why you are the way you are.
Yeah.
No, I understand it.
Said we're going hotel next
Hotel?
week.
With my
No,
friend?
not even dinner. Hotel.
I'm
Oh my
writing. Showing you metaphor and simile.
Man is here thinking about the conversation for the night. Literature, my bro said.
Somebody is here ready to dig you out, and I'm here telling you that the meaning of this signifies. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Say words that pathetic fantasy.
I'm here giving her
a book recommendation.
Language.
telling her what books to read. My bro's all going, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we're going to hotel next week. I saw red, but I wasn't mad, and this is why I don't like the whole taking time thing. I wasn't mad because it shouldn't have taken me that long.
Yeah, you knew what your
It
end goal
shouldn't have
was
taken me that long.
Do you know what?
Taken me that long.
Joe.
So don't ever come with the whole take your time, bro.
Do you know? Joe, I heard that. Yeah.
It would be David to message somebody and say, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we're going to
Oh my god.
steady.
Steady still.
Stay steady, man.
But it's calm. Because now we see the great villain.
They wanted to bring out. I was about to say, they wanted to bring out the villain. They actually wanted to bring out
I'm
the
not
villain.
gonna lie, he actually did still. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, we talk about a different time, but you know what's that that Bane quote that he says to Batman? I was born in the dark.
I was molded
Molded by it.
That's how you mainly adopted it.
You merely adopted it. You merely adopted it.
I was born in the dark.
Molded by it. Are you? There's a difference, bro. There's a difference.
Difference. Honestly,
Don't take
difference.
your time, bro. I'm telling you.
What?
I don't like the agenda of people thinking you have to take, bro. If you move to a girl and you think, bro, strike now and strike now.
Just
It's as simple as that. There's no point of waiting, bro. There's
Nah,
no
I hear
point of
it,
waiting.
though. I hear
It's
it.
not gonna make you look any more thirsty because she says no. It's done and dusted. Do it and do it now.
You know he's right. I say you know he's right. You know what did you just say? You know it's true. What you just said.
Don't
is
take
true.
time, man.
Shoot if you're gonna shoot.
I hear it.
Don't take time.
I hear it.
But
Don't
sometimes
take
I kind
time.
of feel like sometimes you have to be calculated.
Yeah, you have to.
I like playing the long game.
Yeah, that's
I actually
what
like
I'm
But
playing
do
the
you
long game.
see my Paulo play the long game?
No. Hold on. Do you know why he likes playing the long game? Because I feel like that's his bag.
Yeah.
Like that's his bag.
But the thing is, yeah, Benga, we're very similar in certain regards, yeah.
I think so too.
But the
Hey, what's up like that?
but the problem with playing the long game is, yeah, you could play the long game, and then you eventually shoot. You've made your way through the football analogy. You've made your way through the defenders.
Guys, the Euros have changed.
You've got to the other side of the pitch. You're about to shoot, and then you've waited too long. So now the defenders are now back to marking their man. You shoot and you miss.
Because of the pressure.
Because of the pressure. Because of other external factors. Most of the time the girl is probably speaking to more than one person. Don't let them lie to you. Let's really be honest.
Of course.
Do you know what I'll say about that though? The difference is, yeah, if it's something that you want to take super serious and you know from the jump, like I'm due to this is. If I pattern this, I'm out of the game.
Done.
I'm not taking any time. There's no long game there.
Yeah,
because I already know what I want.
Yeah.
But if it's a that could be nice.
Yeah.
To have that there, that could be nice.
I might want to slash sometimes.
Yeah, that could be nice. I'm gonna be. You know that strategic positioning that girls do. I'm not doing that, but man's around and you know.
Exactly.
You know man, innit?
No,
you know man.
I hear you.
Call me when
you're ready. Come here when you're ready.
I've seen it live also.
And that way, the ball's in your court. And when you're ready,
I agree with that.
You call me now.
What is that, man? Benga, wow.
Oh, it's sir.
Hey, what was the point here when Joe was like, hey, come here. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, Joe, God bless you, Joe.
Joe knows who. Stop, don't bring him out too much because we're getting him on air so we can see him sweat.
I don't want to sue on field for defamation. Let's not go there.
Okay, we'll discuss next week. But I've now been watching pods. Yeah, I've had more free time on my hands, and I've been watching pods.
Where's this guy going?
And then when Joe, you're a whore. Even prostitutes have not whored like this.
Listen, get off Joe's neck because we're going to be on this. Don't worry.
Next week,
Next week. Teaser.
Don't worry.
Just I'm going to take the conversation a whole different angle now, yeah. But don't worry, we're coming back here.
We're coming
back. Flipping, I was listening to what's it? Have you heard Sneakbo and J-Boy's track? Where? Their diss track. Have any of you man heard that Sneakbo track? I think it's Where. Anyway, but it will make sense in a second. It was basically like a diss track for all like the 6-7 man. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying this is the reason I'm saying this is back off a topic that I heard on the Keeping Up with Camzo pod, innit? Like, big up his thing, sick pods as well, yeah. And then he had 2 guests on, and they asked the question of when artists blow to a certain degree, do you think it still makes sense for them to be calling out their ops? So that was basically the question I was leading on to, because I remember I heard the track.
I didn't think that's where you're gonna go. I thought you were gonna chat about Stormzy and Chip.
No, that was coming next as well. That was don't worry, we're gonna touch on that as well.
Professor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give it time. But yeah, it's just that I heard that, and that track was violent.
But your original question, does it still make sense for when you've blown?
Yeah, so because the Stormzy and Chip one's a bit separate.
Yeah, so leave Stormzy and Chip aside. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna get into. But even just because I listened to that this morning. And I heard that it was like old school Sneakbo. It was like the Sneakbo that we grew up on. Do you get what I'm saying? Talking about his ops, calling man by name, talking about dirt, XYZ. And obviously, Sneakbo's clear in the UK music industry. Clear. Been clear for a while now. Do you know what I'm saying? Open bare doors for the industry for bare man, innit, yeah? So, in reality, he doesn't need to do this. Like, he doesn't need to still make diss tracks.
Do you know what, yeah?
Like, and obviously, yeah, just for last thing, yeah, like, obviously, when you're part of that life, you probably, to a certain degree, you don't leave it to a certain degree or certain tendencies in it, yeah. And obviously, like part of the context, I think, was that they were talking about like his dead friend that died, XYZ. And
you see,
do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my point more so is it's gonna be it's probably like harder to detach yourself from it, because as a musician, you put out like what you know. So putting out music is what he knows.
I think I think there's 2 ways to even like go about that. I think once it depends what type of artist you want to be more time. I think once an artist reaches commercial success, especially if you're an artist that does drill, rap, speak about ops, any of the above, for me, I think you're still gonna have to do that, because that's what low-key got you where you are.
Yeah, even when you're blown.
Even when you're blown, your authenticity. I think I'm speaking from an artist's perspective, but authenticity.
So? Because for a lot of these, like for example, like for Stormzy, obviously like Sneakbo. The track that really blew him was Touch a Button. But obviously, when he was doing all these big places, like I remember we went to go see him Winders a couple of years ago, yeah. There was a Touch a Button remix, but that was for house music. Do you know what I'm saying? So my point is, the stuff that, obviously the authenticity thing is true, but the stuff that really makes these blow
are the commercial tracks
to worldwide, are the commercial tracks, not the stuff for the industry, for the culture.
But I don't think just because I think they could do both, and I think that's even what makes a good artist. So he can be speaking about his ops on this track and then go back to doing commercial. But I don't think, okay, maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way around. I don't think if you've blown, you shouldn't speak about your ops. If you're going to speak about your ops, that's the type of music that you do.
Yeah.
I don't think the way I was thinking about is, what's your original question was, if you've blown, should you?
Do you think it makes sense for artists to still be like talking about their ops?
I think they can. I don't think they need to, but I think they can. And as an artist, I'll probably say I think they should, especially if you're talking in relationships like drill music, because the essence of drill is violence.
Yeah.
You're speaking, you're gunning for my man on the track. That's the essence of drill. And obviously drill is now commercialized in different forms, etc. But if you're really trying to be honest, that's what it is. So you can't necessarily be mad at him for doing
even what that commercialization stuff though. Just back to what you're saying though, that is what ends up a lot of people not like losing touch with the artist though, to a certain degree. But you're saying but even for example, I'll give the best example, like Krypton Conan, like they're big legends of the game. Stuff but you see bare people talk about them and say, yo, like this is not the Krypton Conan that we like, growing up X, Y, Z.
Yeah, so that I think for an artist, and that's what I say, what makes a good artist is knowing how to commercialize yourself. So for a lot of I can't even give you an example now, but for drill is the main thing I'll probably talk about. For drill, you get drill artists that will put out a commercial track that they will blow, but they can still do the shits, if you get what I mean. And even with the shits, and even in the commercial track, but even in the commercial track, they can still bring out their ops, because for me the commercial aspect is appealing to the white audience. That's what, because the white audience is what will commercialize you. Playing on radio is appealing to the white audience, because everyone that's in your environment, they already listen to your music.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be commercial. You don't need to go commercial for you to reach that demographic. But in order to,
there was got you to that
there
point
was got you to that point. So if you're talking about commercial, when you speak about commercial, releasing a track with your ops on it, etc., releasing a track where you're speaking about your ops. Commercially, most people won't even fucking know what you're talking about. They won't even get it. So again, to answer your question, they don't have to, but they can if they want to. And for me, I'll kind of say they should to keep their authenticity. Yeah, I'll kind of expect it. That's better.
Yeah.
Not that they should, but I kind of expect it.
Yeah. Now I get you as well. Obviously, like, I don't know, I was a bit split 50-50 because obviously, like I said, I initially heard the topic on another pod as well, innit? So I was initially split in it. And I think it is one of them ones, like you said, when you like look at the type of artists that they are, it would probably be a bit off-brand if they didn't do that.
If they didn't, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Even though they've blown and they're a big industry person now. Like I remember, like even like if we just touch on like the Stormzy and Chip thing, yeah. Like when Stormzy first sent for Chip, man was saying, "Isn't this the same guy that made Gun Signs?" Gun Signs and Prayers. So people were saying, yeah, like because he talks about God,
now he can't talk about ops.
He's not allowed to talk about ops.
Yeah, but but Stormzy's one is a bit, and that's what I will say. Yeah.
Go on, talk it. What do you reckon of the Stormzy?
Okay, Stormzy as himself, yeah. For me, that's my guy in it. But for me, I think the way he's commercialized him, he's the UK's Black Golden Boy. And what that has done, that's caused his music not necessarily to be unauthentic, but is not necessarily geared towards the demographic that it used to be. And I would say as an artist, you can be versatile. So even when he released his album, you can hear that there was Song for Gal. There was
one, like the Crown one.
Yeah, heavy. No, not even heavy. I didn't listen to that. Gang Signs and Prayers.
Oh, you're on about the previous one?
Yeah, the previous one, because I think that's the one that like made him commercially blow.
Okay.
So Gang Signs and Prayers, you heard in that. I think that them times that was a good balance. Yeah. As an artist.
Yeah, because I feel like, sorry, just to interrupt. Yeah. Because I feel like you see like Bodies of Work, because that was the album, innit?
Yeah.
You really. Like I want to get to know the artist. That's why you listen to it in a certain order. So, do you know what I'm saying? Because it's done specifically.
Exactly.
So you're getting and then even just from the title of it, I could tell there was almost like a confliction.
There was between the two. It's like Hedy's musical road. What's the title of the thing? Music on Road. Music on Road. There's when he released Gang Signs and Prayers, you saw that there was different aspects to him, but you saw the authenticity of him. Exactly. So if he's calling My Man, etc. on the tracks, there isn't any problem with it. But now he's got to a stage where he's so commercially viable, and I don't know who to blame for that. Like I don't want to blame My Man because sometimes I feel like he hasn't really changed. But when you listen to the music, it's kind of like you don't sound the same, and I don't want you to sound the same, but I want you to sound like at least like similar to what you used to. You feel like he's
lost touch.
Almost. He's lost
with the sound that busts him.
With the sound that busts him. So, but when you're speaking in relation to the Chip and Thingy beef, it's almost like a case that he's not responding.
No, not even that. I find him not responding from bare jokes.
We'll talk about that in a second.
I find the bare jokes.
We'll talk about that one in a second.
I don't really get the strategy, but I do get it. But because I get it's like a power move.
We'll talk about that in a second.
But my point more so was like like I've lost my train of thought. What were we just saying? What was the thing we were just saying before this?
He was commercially viable.
My point. That's what I was gonna say. Like, what kind of sparked off was kind of like you got obviously Stormzy's calling himself the king of grime.
Yeah, the king of grime.
King of grime. And obviously like grime is not really mainstream. Kind of is. It's one of those.
Arguably he can hold that title, but that's debatable. But yeah, that's a whole other. That's what I'm saying. But it depends what category.
I'm not even a grime fanatic like that, but the real grime fanatics will fight you for that.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily green, but it depends what you categorize to make in order to make someone king of grime.
What's very obvious and clear is that he's brought a lot of limelight to the scene. Like that cannot be argued. Whether he's like, you know what I'm saying, whether he's the undoubted king, obviously it's always a personal thing as well, isn't it? So it's a bit of a weird one to say, but what I will say is where it can be difficult is that when you listen to people like and and I'm not even the biggest fan of them, but when you listen to people like Wiley, their tracks, their sounders, even though they've made a few commercial tracks, the way that they've sounders always still can have that kind of like rough grimeness to it. Like, like, you know, raw, rough grime. Like, even like you listen to Skepta track, like this, it's still got. And to be fair, maybe Skepta's not the best example because he's so far gone that he's.
No, I still even think.
You get what I'm saying? There's a certain sound to them.
Like,
that,
even
that you hear that grime.
Even the production that they use, exactly. You hear the.
Because you know that for them, man, like growing up and listening to that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking Channel U days when you're late staying up and see Bear Man in the music video, and they had this certain look to them that you just like, yeah, like, what is this sound? Yeah, like. They've never really lost that, them man. Whilst with Stormzy, we're like, maybe it's because we're in a new age and he's had to be a bit more adaptable. I won't say he's lost it, but I'll say it's a bit, I can imagine for someone like Chip who's been in this,
yeah,
you know, having man that has dibbled and dabbled when he wants to truly be,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit more difficult,
yeah.
And it's a bit more disrespectful. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even speaking about their beef, yeah. Initially, his strategy behind not replying, I heard it.
Yeah.
But then my problem is, yeah, okay, because you can see from the point of the position that he's at, he doesn't need to reply. Yeah. Like he's
and that's why I thought it's a power move.
Yeah, it was a power
it's on my terms.
But the problem is now you can't pick and choose when you want to reply. If you're gonna no, you can't. No, you can't.
You can't.
With him, you can't. What Stormzy's done, I love the guy, but what he's done, he's basically jumped on tracks, shot one round and then kind of like hit his hand. But you can't do that if you're gonna draw out for my man. And what he's done, he's left it ambiguously. He's left it so ambiguous that only people that actually know what they're talking about in terms of music get the sense.
Yeah, I don't think it's that ambiguous though.
Okay, but it's that probably even makes it worse, to be quite honest with you. Because like, if you're gonna send for my man, exactly. If you're gonna send for my man properly, like.
Like how we done with Wiley.
Yeah, because now it's kind of a case like, and say exactly. So what's the difference between the situation with Chip and what's the situation with Wiley? Because with Wiley, you went track for track. Wiley dropped something, 24 hours, you drop something.
Yeah.
That if you're gonna spar my man, spar him properly. Whereas this situation, you send for him in a song using like one bar.
Yeah.
Chip responds 7 hours later.
Yeah, but you know Chip gags.
Yeah,
like, Chip loves it.
Chip loves it.
But then
instead of you to respond, you've now gone silent for months. You jump on another track on a feature at that.
Yeah.
And then you send for him on the feature of someone else's song.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go, and then Chip responds, and you're gonna ghost again. You can't pick. You can't do that because now it looks like.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm the shot caller here, bro. Do you get it?
No, but that's not shot calling though.
I know. No matter what I do, you're listening. You're watching. You're catty for me. And obviously, what's obviously clear is there's a lot behind the scenes that we don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot behind the scenes we don't know.
Clear,
like even that whole bailiff situation.
Because he's punching man up. Like,
yeah.
So, do you know what I mean? He's ready to do home business.
But there's a. I guess it kind of depends what perspective you're looking at it from. Because from your perspective, you think it's still a power play. For me, it's kind of like it was a power play when you're completely silent, but now it's like you're whispering behind my man's back, or trying to provoke him behind the shadows and whispering. If you're a real grime MC, and I know you're a real grime MC because you are the way you are, then just battle my man. Just when he sends for you, send back. My man has used a whole 3 minutes and 30 seconds coming for you every bar, and you know Chip don't run out of damn bars.
Chip don't run out of bars.
And you're coming here with a bar, not even a verse, a bar. I don't think, for me, is lost the idea of it being a power play is gone now. I don't understand where he's going with it. I don't know what's restricting.
You're trying to see him bar for bar go like.
If I'm trying to see what happened with Wiley. He sends for you on a song, you drop a song. You fam, you're Stormzy. I know you have the resources. Stop it. if he sends for you, you send for him.
Because he's gone. He's so far gone.
He's so far gone. You send for him. Like, and the thing is, we all know you can spit. So really and truly, I know writing is not a problem. So I don't understand what the issue is there.
Okay.
And is he still independent? I'm not sure he's still independent. I'm pretty sure he's still independent.
I can't remember.
So there's nothing holding you back from the public's point of view in replying. So now it just looks like you're either scared. To go bar for. That's what I'm saying. But
scared.
I'm not saying that's what I think. I'm reading from what I'm seeing on Twitter. It either looks like you're kind of scared, or you know that he's gonna spin you. Like do something. Don't start throwing stones behind someone else's track and then that's not how it. Nah.
I feel like Stormzy don't think there's enough in it for him.
But
see, at the end of the day, with the Wiley clash, that was
it proved
that's
that
the grime godfather.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If man's gone head to head with the grime godfather, like obviously Chip's he's the golden boy in grime. He's the young boy.
Yeah, Chip, because when Chip was blowing in grime, he was a young boy.
Exactly. So it's kind of like I've already done it with Wiley.
So what am I doing with you?
Need it.
See, I agree, but my point is then shut up. Just stay silent.
Say nothing.
Don't say anything.
Because
when he not. What do you mean? You write a verse without mentioning my man's name. Like when he wasn't coming for Chip at all, and when he was just silent, and then Chip sent for him like 3 times in a row. I was like, Chip, are you not embarrassed now? My man's ignoring you.
So you would have preferred Stormzy to just continue airing. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I still think it's a power play on Stormzy's.
Yeah.
How? I need someone to explain.
It's like. I'm in control here, bro.
Do you know what it is? Chip needs a full track from Storms. He needs that. And Storms, this is all you're getting from me, bro.
Exactly.
I promise you, this is all I'm getting.
Like teasing.
Yeah, like, bro, this is all you're getting from me. I promise you, you're not enough to draw me out.
No.
You know, like,
it's not enough, bro. Because I took on the Godfather.
Yeah,
I took him on, bro.
But the problem with that is he's from what you're saying is still a power play. It's not enough for you to draw for him to, but he still drew you out because you still replied.
No, but
your reply just wasn't sufficient.
Let's take out grime. Yeah, imagine if this was real life and there was a guy in your area he's on you, like he's just on you. But sometimes you just need to remind man, bro, it's not even adapting, bro.
Yeah. Okay,
you get what I'm trying to say? It's not even adapting.
Let me paint a picture.
That's how I see it as a power play.
Let me paint a picture of how I see this. Yeah. So imagine this is a boxing match. Yeah.
Jabs.
So Chip for the first 3 rounds have been throwing jabs. Stormzy has decided to throw a jab, one jab, just one just bounce, and then he's gone back on the defensive. For the next 3 rounds,
they're not in the same boxing ring, bro.
Chip is doing jab.
That's actually it. They're different weight classes.
They're not the same. Even grind-wise, industry-wise, success-wise.
Stormzy's okay. Do you know what it is, yeah? I think that even the sporting example that you just gave, I'll give you the best one and how I see it, yeah? Or how I reckon it must be like in Stormzy's head, yeah? Stormzy must think he's McGregor, bro. Do you get it? Everybody that he's fighting, whether they can do the most, they can get a win by releasing the full track. Because technically Chip's winning because he's released full tracks. But at the end of the day, because Stormzy thinks he's McGregor, it doesn't matter. He's already conquered the game in his head, bro. Man headline Glastonbury, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
So me, I can come in, boom, 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 hit you with a nice combo. I'll cut back again. I'm still sitting on M's, bro. You can win as many rounds as you want. I'm the real winner in the game here, bro.
Chip needs this win.
Yeah.
Chip needs Stormzy to reply still. He actually needs.
That's why he's doing the 24-hour thing. I get it though. You want some? I'll give it ya.
No, I hear it.
I get it. I get that. You know, like from like an entertainment point of view, I'd love to see Stormzy just clash it. Just you know what I mean? Just run it up, go back and forth. I'm looking. You know the Young and Chip days where we're all staying up late night trying to listen to the replies.
You know the music videos in the fucking petrol station.
That was flipping the Ebenon on your cover.
Yeah, literally the music video in the petrol stations. That I'd love to see it. Just go back and forth, do the whole thing. But at the same time, you have to think at that point. To be fair, with where Youngin is now, like something like that would be great for him, because he's actually not releasing no music, isn't it? But you get what I'm saying? Like someone like Stormzy ain't releasing no music. His stock still ain't dropping, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you might have said. I think one thing
Stormzy does a concert now, he's selling out, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that's even pissed me off even more, I think, is the fact that people are now running because of the way my man's replying. People are running with the narrative that he doesn't know how he doesn't know how to spar, or he doesn't actually know how to do the proper grinding.
No, but he's proved himself.
But
it's proved.
For me personally, I'll just tell my man to shut up. Or if you're gonna respond to something that Chip has said, respond in a way that's not an.
You want it to be mad direct.
No. I want it to be because Chip is basically come for him. Yeah. I want it to be a case where, if you respond or you choose to address the situation, don't let it be a jab. Just let it be like, oh well, make it a flex thing.
Okay.
Whereas the whole bailiff part was fucking disrespectful because everyone saw the video of you coming to my man's yard. You get it? If you're gonna respond and going for a jab, just for a jab properly for me. That's what I think it is. That's I think
I hear
for me,
it. I
that's
hear it. I agree. Obviously, that's everything now. We're reaching an hour.
Shout out Stormzy though.
Yeah,
Shout me for that collab though. You know, blind by your grace and all of that shit. Sorry, man.
How does Colin normally close up the pods? I've forgotten now.
He says, "Yeah, guys. So what is?" And he sits up as well. So we've come to the end of the pods. Yeah. Unfortunately, our time is done here. I want to say a big shout out to the Saltbox boys, Saltbox boys. Yeah, shout out to our guests. We don't have any guests now, but obviously this is it. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Obviously,
thank you for the listeners.
Thank you for the listeners. We are on socials now.
Yeah, I remember now.
I can't remember our ads like that.
I remember you used to stop it. So please follow us, comment. We love the interactions. Keep them coming. Follow us on Instagram at unfilteredpod1. Follow us on Twitter as @_unfilteredpod, and we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah,
we're on the
YouTube now. We're on the YouTube, but we're trying to do more with that. Check out the YouTube.
There's visuals now properly, so you'll be able to see.
Name? Unfiltered.
If you type in the space unfiltered pod, it will come up.
You'll find us. Yeah, check us out. Or if you're struggling to find that, then just go on Instagram. Yeah, and there's a link in our bio.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Yeah. Listen, I want 10,000
likes,
3,000 comments.
3,000 comments.
Yeah.
I want 100,000 subscribers.
If we don't get 100 subscribers, we'll not put out another video. Or whatever they say, innit?
But
honestly, we appreciate all the support. Honestly, we proper appreciate it. Please continue to just continue to support us as you do. Thank you for listening. And then from everyone at the Unfiltered Pod,
we are out, man. We're out.